Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. I've just noticed that this grass field could do with some lime, so that'll be the first job today. We'll get that spread with some lime and I'll make sure the pH level is still correct because it's showing bad at the moment, so that definitely needs doing. And then we might do another silage contract because we got so much money for the bales last time, although the price will have dropped a bit because it's being June. It's not the best month to sell silage, but it was still well worth doing. So I think we'll probably go and do another silage contract. So I'll just actually have a quick look at them now. Contracts. Yeah, one of these silage contracts, I think Field 167 is the one I noticed, which is only here, which isn't too far away at all. It's just literally up the road, so that would be a good one to do. Better take it now actually, just in case it disappears. They do have a habit of doing that. So I'll accept that one. So Field 167 will wrap it for silage, yeah, that's correct. So we'll go and do that after we've done our lime spreading. Not a huge field, but it's about the right size really, just the perfect size field to do a contract on, and that should give us a bit of extra money for the bales, and we'll get about 6,000 for the actual contract as well, which is good. But first of all, yeah, I'll spread this field with lime. I'm not sure if I have enough lime in the spreader or not. I might have to refill it. But it's not too far to go, luckily because we're right by the yard here, so if I do run out, which I probably will, I can just go and refill it. We will need to buy a baler as well, because if we do this contract, I haven't leased the equipment with the contract, and the only thing we don't own I think now is the baler, so we'll buy a baler today. I think we'll be able to afford that. We've got 133,000 in the bank, so you should certainly be able to afford to get a baler today, which is good. Probably the one with the wrapper, the one I've been using all the time, because it seems to be quite a good all-round baler wrapper combination. I will have a look at the others as well, but I think I'll probably go with that one. But first of all, yeah, let's get this field spread with lime. Okay, so we've got the field spread with lime. I also just did a couple of more loads of TMR for the cows, so that'll keep them happy. And now we're going off to do our mowing contract for silage. So the field, like I said, is not very far away at all. It's just this one at the end here, the grass field. Field 167, so it's this one here on the right. So let's see if we can get it turned in here. Not too bad with the mowers. It might be more of an issue with larger vehicles, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So yeah, we'll start the mowing. Unfortunately these mowers don't put it into a swath, so I'm going to have to come back with a rake, but it's luckily not too far to go. That's the main reason for taking this one actually, because I saw it was very close to the yard and it's a lot easier when you get to travel the length of the map. It's nice to see different parts of the map, but when you're just trying to get a contract done quickly, it's nice to just get it done. Not have to worry about travelling miles to get to it, and you know, when you got, especially when it's a contract where you've got to travel multiple times, like a mowing contract where you've got to come with the mowers and the rake and the baler, and then you've got to move all the bales. So yeah, it's just easier if it's near the yard. Anyway, I think I'll get on with the mowing now, and then the next job will be to rake it and get it baled. But before we do get it baled, I will need to buy a baler, so that'll be the next thing. So I'll probably come back to you once it's all raked, and we'll get the baler sorted out. So there we go, that's the field ready for baling now. So obviously it's time to buy the baler. So let's have a quick look at the balers and see what we can get. So the obvious one to go for is probably this wrapper here that or baler wrapper we've been using before. The only other one I think that is similar to that is this one here. It's got 150 horsepower requirement, that one's got 140, so only 10 difference. Bit heavier, but that one can do up to 180 centimetre bales on straw, and possibly hay as well actually, and then wrapped bales up to 150, so that's the same. Wrapped bales is the same, but it can do bigger hay and straw bales. It's a bit more expensive, but it might be worth the investment, possibly. The only other thing that one can't do though is flip the bales. It would be nice to have one of these with the bale flipper on it, which I always forget to get. This one I don't think you can have a bale turner on the end of it, unfortunately. But it can do bigger bales, apart from the silage, so it might be worth getting that, because it will save us time. The time we lose turning the bales manually, probably we'll be saving it because we won't have to do as many bales, we won't have to move as many bales, because this bale will make fewer bales but bigger bales, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we might go for this one, I think. Don't know whether the tyres change the price. No. Doesn't really matter which tyres we go for, but I'll probably go with these. I don't know. You can't change anything else, so yeah, I think we'll go with that one then. So it's virtually £100,000, which is not cheap, but it's a long-term investment. It will be our main baler now, unless we get another one in the future, like a square baler or something, but for now it's going to be our main baler. We can afford that. So there we go. Purchase that baler. The only other ones, it's a bit late now to look, but I don't think there's anything else. These ones, there's that one, but that's nearly the same price. That can only do 125. So the one we bought can do 180 for the non-wrapped bales. So yeah. Oh, one of these would be quite interesting, but they're a bit out of our price range. They were 185. We only had 131. One that can swath it, or put it into a swath and then bale it all in one pass. But they can't wrap, so you're losing one job and gaining another one, I suppose. They're square bales as well, not round. Okay, so yeah, what I might do as well actually, I'm not going to use the front loader again, I don't think. Probably not, because we've got the telehandler now, so I might sell the front loader. So we'll take this tractor down to go and collect the baler and then sell the front loader while we're down there. Oh, and also these two attachments here only fit this, but we might be able to modify them possibly to fit the telehandler. So let's just try that first before we head down then. Got my workshop somewhere over here, so I'll just see if we can change that. If not, it doesn't matter, we can just sell them probably. But otherwise we'll use it on the telehandler as well. Customise. No. Looks like that is only for the front loader. Doesn't fit the telehandler. It's a bit annoying, but never mind. We can just sell it. We'll sell that as well. There is the other one though, so I'll just get the bale grab as well and just see if we can do that one. Ah, so we can do this one. It's funny that you can't do the other one though, but that one will fit a telehandler, so I'll customise that. We can keep that. But we can't do the other one. I'll repair that as well. So, right, let's actually, we could even take, oops, don't want to do that. Oh, of course it's not going to fit now, is it? Right, we could even, I was going to say, we could even take these down to the shop on the lorry and then bring them back, or bring the baler back, and then we have to take the tractor all the way down there because it's a bit slow. So that might be a good thing to do. That now can only be moved with the telehandler, so I'll have to leave that there for now. But I can put this on the lorry, and then we'll take this down and sell it, and then bring the baler back on the lorry. That's probably quite a good plan. if we can drop it on the lorry, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't know if this will work. No, it has to be on the ground. So I have to lift it up. Right. So I know this isn't realistic, sorry about this, but it looks like this thing. I wanted to do it like by lifting it on, but it wouldn't let me drop it. Okay, so we can take that and sell all that, so we'll get a bit of money back for that. This will no longer be a front loader tractor, but it doesn't really matter because it wasn't very good anyway. It kept tipping over all the time, so that's no great loss. And we'll keep the tractor though for other things. It's still a handy tractor to have. Okay, so yeah, we'll get in the lorry now. We'll go and sell this, and then we'll collect our baler, bring it back, and then we'll start the baling in the contract field. There we go, that's the field baled, and first time using the new baler as well, so that's good. And I am happy with it as well, it's good, I like it. The only thing it doesn't have, which I would have liked, is that bale turner on the back, like I said when I bought it, but because of the fact, like I said earlier, because it does bigger bale, I think that's a good compromise. I think the bigger the bale, the better really. As you saw as well, I managed to bring it towed behind the lorry, which is not what I was expecting to do, but that worked quite well, so that was good. And the lorry's now already in the field ready to load. So I have to go back to the yard, get the telehandler, drop the baler off, and bring the telehandler back and start loading the bales. Just unfortunate I couldn't modify that bale grab to make it fit to a telehandler, which is a bit unfortunate. But we have still got one, so it's not the end of the world. I'm sure there is another bale grab that I can use. Although these are silage grabs, aren't they? So really I should be using the silage grab rather than the bale spike. So yeah, we'll give that a go on the telehandler, I think. So I'm just going to park the baler up. Where shall I put this? This is the first time I've had a baler, so I haven't got anywhere to store it yet. There is the shed. Actually, I've done this wrong really. I should have gone the other way. Let's turn around and go down to this shed It can go in the shed down at the bottom. It'll work better. In here, next to the lime spreader. Well, there is a space next to the combine as well, actually, but this is a nice big empty shed, so this is the obvious place to put it. There's actually loads of storage in this yard, even though it seems like quite a tight yard at first glance. It's actually quite a big yard. Well, there's a lot of storage space in it anyway. This road's quite tight though, that's the tightest part. Just coming up here. Wouldn't get a big combine through there, I don't think. But it's alright for the tractors. Right, stop there and we'll get the telehandler. So yeah, we've currently got this bale spike on. I could use it. It is probably quicker to use the bale spike, but I've managed to modify the silage grab and I will use that. So I'll put this down here and then we'll pick up the silage grab and use that to load the lorry. So it's just here where we modified it. And let's go and do some silage bale loading. Go. The bales are all loaded up. Wasn't too bad that. Always makes it a bit tricky when you're on a hill though. So again, it's quite a steep hill this, and the bales kept rolling down into this corner here, but I think I've got them all. So not a bad load at all on there. There's quite a few bales on. 126,500 litres in total, and based on the last contract, I think we'll get to keep most of that, or at least half of it anyway. Or we get the money for it and we sell it. So that's the job now. We're going to go and sell these bales and that'll complete the contract. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky. Got to do a bit of a manoeuvre here to get back onto the road. I think I wouldn't have made that turn to the right, so I need to just do a bit of a 3-point turn here. There we go. Now we can get down the road and we'll go to, I believe it's the Sell Everything sell point. As usual. It often is. Bit of a bump there. Anyway, I think I'll head down there and then I'll see you down there to see what we get in total for the contract once we have sold all these bales. Okay, the sell point's just around the corner now. There it is on the right, so we're about to get these sold and find out how much we can make. Like I say, based on the last silage contracts I did, we're looking like we're going to make quite a bit of money here. Which will be interesting. And this is just on the bales, let alone the price of the actual contract itself, which is, I think it's 6,000 for the contract. There we go, they're already selling. There we go. Wow, almost 100,000 in total now. So I don't know exactly what we got, but quite a bit. Plus And once we get the contract money, we'll be over 100,000 again. These silage contracts really are worth it on this map. Yeah, virtually 6,000 for that, which means the total we got was 104,900. Not from the contract being total, but it was still about, what would that have been? What were we on? I can't remember now. Were we on 30,000? Should have looked before I sold it. I think we were on about 30,000 before, so yeah, not bad at all. It's very good. Anyway, yep, final job, just drive back to the yard and then I'll see you back at the yard. Okay, here we are, just turning back up the farm track, back to the yard. Does look very tight in the first person view, doesn't it, this track? The hedges are very close together on this map, and pretty rough as well by the looks of it. It's bouncing about a bit. First time I've done any first person, I think, on this map. Does make a nice change there. I've had a few comments saying can you do some more first person, so here you go, a little bit. I generally find it easier driving in third person, but it is nice to do a bit of first person now and again, especially the driving. It's a bit more realistic, a bit like ETS2. There we go. I was thinking about doing some more ETS2 possibly at some point. I don't know whether you're interested in that or not, whether I should just stick with Farming Simulator. I don't know really, but anyway, there we go. We'll turn the engine off and we'll finish the video there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.